Hi there, my name's Barry Howarth and I'm one of the directors and founders of the Engagement People. Thanks for looking in. This video is a short example of the philosophy and approach we have to helping organisations to get engaged. There are many definitions of employee engagement, but we have a simple philosophy. Engagement happens when the individual employees' values are aligned with the values of the organisations they work for. They believe in the same things and have mutual respect for the way in which business is conducted. The reverse, where the values are poles apart, creates tension and stress for both the organisation and individual employees and leads to disengagement. We'll look at the central importance of values to your organisation shortly, but first I'm going to introduce you to a simple model to help you see how engagement can work in your organisation. There's a Japanese saying that fish rots from the head. A bit of a crude thought, but this saying has been applied many times to organisations, and if you think for a moment about the crashes in the finance industry from 2007 onwards, you'll see that once values disappear at the top of organisations, then the organisations disappear. So, the first element of the model to start with is engaged leadership. We need people at the top of the organisation who not only talk the talk but walk the walk. These are people whose values are on display in everything they do, and those values are the same as the organisation's. Engaged leaders model the set of behaviours that values demand. Jack Welch, formerly CEO of General Electric, famously said that great employees join great companies but leave bad leaders. And all the evidence is there that once you have a leader who doesn't walk the walk, then the employees and your customers will walk. So once you have engaged leaders, what follows more easily is engaged employees. These are managers, supervisors, workers and staff who are happy to be there every day because their values match the organisation's. Their bosses model those same values and they are supported in what they do because they do the right thing. One of our favourite bugbears here at the Engagement People is the way in which some organisations treat customer service as a sheep dip process where all you have to do is set targets, performance manage people both in and out of the organisation, and somehow the customer will be happy. Here's the great thing about our model. You don't need to invest in bolting on customer service training. Great customer service is an output of engaged leaders and employees. Staff go the extra mile because they care and they are encouraged to do the right thing. They are proud of their organisation. Any customer who gets bad service or products and complains is completely supported by staff in getting it right as soon as possible, because a complaint against the company is a complaint which undermines the organisation's values and of course in turn the values of the employee. Employees put it right because they care about the organisation as much as they care about themselves. In fact, taking this thought further, engaged organisations quickly pick up on complaints and things that go wrong and use them as a way of learning and getting better. They don't want things to go bad again. And all of this leads to another output. Engaged customers are a fantastic output of engaged organisations. Customer loyalty does not just lead to repeat sales, but it also leads to a voluble sales force. Each one of those customers becomes a champion for your organisation, promoting you, spreading the word and recommending. In the instantaneous world of social media, where reputations can be made and broken in an instant, these are the kind of customers you need. Finally, you put all this together and you get your final output. The bottom line of any business is results. Meeting and even beating what you set out to achieve, and doing it by sticking to and promoting your values is the objective. Getting great results this way is also another wonderful output. People want to come and work for you. Many people think that pay and working conditions are the drivers for motivation, but this is generally not the case. Some of our clients and partners have unsolicited applications arriving daily from people who just feel they want to come and work there, and many of them are seeking a position at the same pay grade or in some cases even at a lower pay grade. So the process becomes self-perpetuating in that you have self-selecting applicants wanting to work for you because they see your values in action everywhere and they have the same values. I said I would come to the importance of values. Some people have referred to them being integrated into organisations and individual employees like letters in a stick of rock. In fact, we take a slightly different view. We believe that values support and underpin the business. You can see in our model here that the values support each individual element of the model that we have. Think back again to the finance sector, to the corrupt and dangerous practices in investment banking, to the cooperative bank actually driven by values but not putting them into practice. One of the biggest corporate failures in history was the energy and commodities and finance company Enron. They had a fine set of values in their mission statement, and here's a quote: "Our mission is to conduct all of our businesses, both energy and finance related, with 4 key values in mind: respect, integrity, communication, and excellence. All business dealings must be conducted in an environment that is open and fair." Well, it's clear that those values were not supporting every aspect of their work as the scandal unfolded with fraudulent accounting practices and fictitious dealings and accounts. Fish rots from the head, apparently, and taking that saying a little further, once managers realised that leaders were playing fast and loose, they soon followed the model. The importance of values to an engaged organisation cannot be understated. In fact, we would go as far as to say that any company without strong shared values won't stay engaged very long. So how can we help you? Put simply, our 20 years of experience in the people development field makes us a great partner for all elements of your journey. All of our services are values-based, even helping you to define your values in the first place. We have innovative and experiential learning programs that have come out of our involvement with successful organisations both here and internationally. I hope you found this brief guide helpful, and if you want any further information, please contact myself or Trevor Lincoln here at the Engagement People. Advice is free and freely given. Thanks for dropping by.